greetings, and salutations. Um, I've been going through some of these files, but I want you to hear something on one of them. I have to find it. See, people are reading these files and they're kind of gatekeeping because they're not telling us which document number they're reading. So I have to. It's so many files to go through here, and I'm not gonna give the document numbers either. If nobody else is doing it, I'm not gonna say the document number because people are not. They're gatekeeping the document numbers, man. What's going on? What's going on? How's everybody doing? So yeah, they're gatekeeping the document numbers. But check this out. I want you to hear this. Listen to this. I'm gonna find the document, but listen to what she said. Hold on, let me. Oops. My-
Black girls allowed on Epstein Island? Choose what? Jeff gave in at some point and told him, "Yes, I'll find some friends." Jeff wanted young, fresh girls, virgins. He told, "Don't bring me any N words." Never ever brought any friends. At this point in the interview, attorney Barry advised the following. At Epstein's request, she at times met people on the beach and may have told them something to the effect of, "If you want to party, go to Epstein's." Following statement shook her shoulders and head in the affirmative, clarified that after what Jeff had done to her, she did not want it, the grapes and actual assaults, to be repeated. And she decided finding other girls for him, strangers she found in town, might spare her more abuse. No black.
All right. So there was one of the documents where they said no black girls allowed on the island. Let me see. Show you one of the share screen. As you see, I'm going through the documents myself, man. I'm going through the documents. I'm going through all of myself. And like I said, I be finding some stuff. And like I said, I'm not telling the document number because they not either. So if you happen to see the document number on here, you see it. So obviously they go Epstein on the boat. I can see because of his gray hair. And you see all the photos are blacked out of the females. So um actually I'm gonna write that down. Wait a minute. Do this real quick. Okay. I'm just writing the numbers down myself. Okay, so there's a picture there. Let me see. Let me go back to that one. Okay. If I find something, I just like write it down. Oh, what's this? More pictures. Yeah, same. More pictures, just sideways. So yeah, I'm going through the documents live like everybody else, but I'm actually doing it. I'm doing it on the fly. You see what I'm saying? Um, yeah, I'm doing this on the fly. It's a lot. It's a lot, guys. It really is. It's a lot going on. I'm gonna find it. He said I read some of the documents are also disturbing. Yeah, it's getting crazy. It's getting all the way crazy, man. It is. Pusha T. Everybody's in it. I'm telling you, this dude was a gatekeeper, man. He was like the it guy. He was the it guy, man. Okay. He was the it guy. All right, let's see what we got. Like for example, I'm not gatekeeping this. I'm not gatekeeping information. All right. Can you guys see I mean, you could just take a screenshot. Take a screenshot right now, and you're gonna see the document number to the left. Just take a screenshot whenever you can. I'm not gatekeeping it, man. I'm not. All right, that's 709. Okay. Pictures. He kept, listen, this guy kept receipts on everything he did. Everything. I don't know what's up with this house. Everything. What's up with this? This look nice. But what went on there? I don't know. And you know the way they have these documents, you literally got to go through all of it. Has anybody downloaded the full documents and can you just put in like search by name to find different things? I wonder. I didn't want to download the whole thing. I just like to go through it. All right, there's nothing there. It's lawyers talk. I want to find that Bill Gates one, but they be gatekeeping information. I got to go through these documents to find it. You know what I'm saying? How he allegedly caught something from one of the girls, and he asked him, "Do you have any? Could you get some antibiotics for my wife so I could slip it to her?" Allegedly, that's illmatic. Telling you, these guys are just regular human beings. They just got money. That's all it is. They just as trifling as the next man. But people be revering these people like they something good. No, they not. No, they not. I'm gonna find this stuff today. Let me see. 35, 36. It's nothing there. Sometimes I get lucky and just like find a document, like boom. Potential traffickers. We think it makes sense to do your due diligence before deciding what, if anything. But guys, a lot of just I'm telling you, just by hanging with this dude, you off the hook. You know what I'm saying? Look at that name, Wigdor. Wigdor. Douglas Wigdor. I guess that's his name. It says Wigdor. Wasn't that Cassie? Okay, all right. So I know what to work with now. Okay. So we only have 4 rows. So I'm gonna find this stuff. Hold on. Let's see what this is. Leon Black. I'm telling you, these guys are see all this blacked out. Then they got T's name all. I call him T. Y'all know who T is. They got T name all blacked out. You know what I'm saying? But apparently he wasn't doing the most. There's other people was doing the most more than him. It's craziness. He just sitting there chilling in the white. He just sitting there chilling because he probably don't went through all this stuff and saw what people did. He like, all right, you keep talking about me if you want to. Keep talking. All right. He caught us all. Listen, I'm telling you, this dude, he caught them all slipping. Okay, so there's 4. Okay, matter of fact, let me do this. Let me go back to number 1. These are the data set files. So all you got to do is go to the Department of Justice and go to the data set files. But what I'll do is I'm going to cut and paste where I'm at just in case. Because I don't gatekeep the information. You feel me? I don't gatekeep. So I'm going to give you the link right now. And go to where it says data sets. And the latest data set, those are the latest stuff that they just dropped. Okay? That's the latest stuff that they just dropped. And then you can go from there. You know what I'm saying? Like go to the data sets. Now you can go through all the data sets you want to. It's gonna take you like a month. But the latest data sets is what they drop, what everybody talking about. And you just gotta go through it. It takes a while. You just gotta go through it and see what you can find. Grand Rising, what's going on? But let me just say this. No, Trump, here's the thing. A lot of people saying he was deeply involved. He may have in the beginning, but what I think what happened was he realized that he got set up, and him and Epstein had a falling out. This was in the 90s. He didn't hang with him after that. This was in the 90s. They had a falling out, and I guess he realized then I got set up. You see what I'm saying? He realized the setup then because Epstein was allegedly messing with one of his friend's daughters that worked at Mar-a-Lago, and one of his, well, I think it was Mar-a-Lago, and he took offense to that, and him and Epstein had a falling out. But I guess he knew, like, damn, eventually this is going to come out eventually because he got this hanging over my head. And I don't think Trump liked the fact that he may have had some dirt hanging over his head because I wouldn't have liked that either. You said in Epstein library, type in search. Is that going to work? Is that going to work? Let me try that. Did you try that already? And then you was able to. Okay, hold on. Let me try that. Because I was wondering how people found this so quickly. Because I got to go through. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's see. Oh, thank you, man. You know what? You know what? That's why I'm glad I went and did this live because it's always better. You know, when heads come together, obviously y'all's better than mine. I'm just telling you this. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now we can get down. Now we can go. We can all the way get down. So let me see. That has to be in data set 11. Wait, what's the latest data sets here? Data set 12. Those are the latest data sets. I think that Bill Gates stuff is in data set. Let me just go through this. We're gonna find this bad boy. Thank you for doing that. Cause I'm like, yo, how are they finding this stuff this quick? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, everybody finding it quick. I'm sitting here scrolling through I'm going through every document, reading it, and getting frustrated as I do it. And okay, now we in business. All right. I gotta find that where they were talking about Bill Gates. Let's see, 9. Damn, he's named in a lot, yo. Bill Gates is named in so much. Oh, let me show y'all this. Let me show you how trifling this is. Look at how many data sets he's named in. I'm trying to find 12. Look at this. God damn, Bill. Let me look at this one. See what this say. Okay, they didn't say anything. Bill is he named in everything, yo. He's all over the place. Listen, you guilty by association at this point. The Microsoft guy. Like I said, he brought us Microsoft and all that, but that don't mean he ain't no regular person. He just got a lot of money. That's all it is. Okay, this is getting a little bit. Hold on. Bill Gates data set. Do it like that. Oops. Shoot. All right. You know what? Let me see. Bill Gates. Uh. Nope. Can't do that. All right. Never mind. I just gotta do it this way. Matter of fact, let me see something. Let me go back. Jay Z. Oh my God. Hold on. Wait a minute. This is in the Epstein line. Let me see. Defends itself against. Lessons from Jay-Z business model. Jay-Z presents. Jay-Z and Robert De Niro had incredible success without obtaining high school diploma. What this got to do with Epstein, though? Oh, because Epstein didn't have one. That's why. That's not what I'm looking for. I need something else. Let's see. Browse reports on Diddy and Jay-Z with this dude was he had to been a spy, guys. That's all I'm telling you. He got so much data sets here. He had to have been a spy. Had to have been a spy for who? I don't know. I mean, I have a idea. Okay, here we go. Here we go. He had to have been a spy to keep all these emails and everything. But this is coming from a tip line, though. This is not from his actual files. This comes from a tip line. It says blank call FBI National Threat Operations Center to identify herself as a victim of S abuse by Jeffrey Epstein and others. Provide the following information. In approximately 1994, revealed herself as part of victim of S abuse by Epstein. Described the abuse occurred during parties. Further identified blank as a friend of blank. In approximately 1996, blank resided with blank. An unknown man abducted blank from her home, whence she later awoke in the presence of Harvey Weinstein and Sean Carter. Jay-Z. While Weinstein had inserted his fingers into her blank blank, believed she was in Epstein's mansion in Florida. Blank estimated she was abducted on 7 occasions, awakened each time in an opulent indoor setting, suffered from SA on multiple of these occasions. She had now what I think they're trying to say is this person might have been young at the time. Yo guys, hold on. This thing is getting so crazy. The New York City mayor, the new one. Yo, he's tied to this. His mother was down with them. Yo, the fuck. So hold up. In which Epstein participated. Blank recalled Leon Black and William Barr, current United States Attorney General, being present during some of the occasions of the abuse. In approximately 2006, Blank last recalled being abused by Epstein. Guys, listen to me. Hold on, let me go back to this. Guys, listen to me. Did you hear what I said? The New York City mayor's mother was down with Epstein and them, and she was holding him as a baby, and Bill Clinton and Epstein chilling with her when Madami was a baby. Guys, this some bullshit, bro. What's up here, yo? They all connected. Yo, he had to have been a spy, yo. I'm just telling y'all this. He had to have been a spy, yo. Like I'm dead serious. But thank you for educating us on how to find all this stuff quickly. You said Warren Buffett probably hired him. You said Warren Buffett? Nah. I'm surprised they didn't name him yet. I'm surprised. You said and Heineken from the beer brand is also on the list. Dang, yo, everybody, like, damn. I'm not on the list, guys. I'm just telling y'all that. I'm not on the list. I'm saved. I'm not on the list, man. Mandami, yo, they got pictures when he was a baby. When he was a baby. They chilling together when he's a baby, guys. Mandami's mother was chilling with Epstein and Clinton and holding Mandami, yo. What the fuck, yo? Like, what's going on with yo, guys? Let me just say this. This guy was beyond a gatekeeper. This is something of legend. He caught every You mean to tell me he caught everybody slipping? How can one guy catch everybody slipping, man? You said Steve Bannon interview discussing how he got into the financial industry. His dad was already in it, and people liked him because he was making money for everyone. You talking about Epstein? Yeah, I know. Who's the pappy? Oh my God, yo. This is crazy. This is crazy. So that's how is that how he got to be a mayor? He was selected? Man, this is yo. And look, all them people in New York that voted for him, y'all are crazy. I'm just letting you know this. Y'all are stuck on stupid. Okay? Ooh, he's gonna be the Basman dummy, this and that, the hell with the Republican, blah, 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 blah. Y'all stupid, yo. They all connected, allegedly. Yeah, he was all smile because he knew his moms, yo. Oh my God. Oh my God, yo. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hold on. Hold on. He knew his moms, yo. He knew his moms, yo. He knew his moms. That's why. He been knowing this kid since he was a kid, yo. No wonder he was happy. He was like friendly with him. And then the joke's on y'all for voting for him. The joke's on y'all, yo. I'm just letting y'all know that. And the thing is, the joke's on everybody, not just y'all. The joke's on everybody. But you can't tell nobody nothing. They fixated on Trump. Everybody fixated. Oh, I want to know what Trump. What's up with Trump and these Epstein files? What's up with Mandami's mother, yo? What's up with that? Okay, he wasn't the only one that got caught out there with this guy. This guy was a straight spy, yo. That's what I think. And the thing is, I don't know. He could still be around. He could still be around, man. This was some old James Bond type shit, but in a wicked way. He had pull from higher up. When I say higher up, he had pull from them folks. He had pull from those folks, if you know what I mean. He had pull from those folks, man. Okay, so even Jay-Z name is caught up. Lord have mercy. Lord, Lord, Lord. Lord, Jay. Lord. Hey, I know. Bill, hold on a second. Bill, hold on. Nah, I gotta go back to Bill Gates because I gotta find this. All right. It had to be in data set 12 though. Because that's the latest stuff everybody talking about. Is data set 12. He was talking about like he caught something from somebody and he didn't want his wife to know and he wanted to slip her some antibiotics. Wait, Bill Gates, but my daughter is too young to marry. Bill Gates, what case? Okay, finally, father goes to see the president of the World Bank. But this young man is Bill Gates' son in law. I don't think she married. Maybe she did get married. I know one of his daughters was dating a brother at one point. Look at this. But the girl is Bill Gates' daughter, son. Well, in this case, next father approaches Bill Gates. Father, I have a husband for your daughter. This is weird, yo. It's some weirdos, bro. I need to find that 12 because it's in the latest data set. It's I want your daughter to marry my son. See, I told you that's how they be hooking up. Like, I want your daughter to marry my daughter and my son and this and that. It's some weird stuff, bro. You I hope they get dealt with on the other side, if you know what I mean. They have to. It has to be another side where these people get dealt with at. They be skating in the life. They be skating. Show. There's some nasty people too, man. And they trying to act like they better than everybody else. They doing some trifling stuff. Bill name is all in this, yo. All in it. I'm trying to find what everybody talking about though. Let's see. Oh boy. I wish I had the document number because people be not wanting to give you the document number. All right, I know what I'm gonna do. That means it's at the end. Let me go to the last. Hold on. Damn, it's not there. Hold on. Uh, okay, it's not in no particular order. That's why. Okay. Oh man, how am I gonna find that though? I want to find a certain one where they were talking about Bill Gates. Okay. I'm gonna have to do what I'm doing. I'm at data set 12. I'm at number 1. Usually I get lucky. I go in the middle real quick and get lucky with it. I've already seen that. Okay. Let's do this. Sometimes you get lucky, you just got to go in the middle. We began boxing them up. Okay, you know what? Let me go to 3 real quick. And let me go start right here, 704. Still got more pictures on the boat. They got all this blacked out. It might be raunchy right there. When they got it all blacked out like that, they don't even want you to see the silhouette. All right, they got video. Let me see, 18. 28. All emails, text messages. He saved everything. Janine M. Christensen. He's a partner at Wigdor. That was Cassie's lawyer, Douglas Wigdor. All these motherfuckers connected, yo. This is crazy. They got a cheat code. That's why they be winning, because they be cheating. Um. Okay. So let me go to number 2. Data set files. Go to 10. Wigdor. There he is again. Goldman Sachs. This guy was in on everything. 526. Okay. Go to 29. Look at this. See all this blacked out. That means there's names in here they don't want you to see. Look at that. All blacked out. And it's 23 documents. Look. 23 documents all blacked out. Okay, so that's 29. Let's see 52. He definitely was a spy, dog. And he probably was sending all this information overseas. And they kept a whole file on everything throughout the years. Pretty sure of it. Any correspondence he had with anybody, they all saved it. So they did it for a reason, just so they can take down powerful people if they need to. That's a way they can control them. And yo, did you see? Hold on. Let me go back. Yo, Did y'all see the videos? Did y'all see some of the videos from the file? Actually, did y'all see some of the videos, man? They got of Epstein Island. Did y'all see the video with the young people dressed up as maids? Did y'all see that? That's why I'm looking at every celebrity sideways. Did y'all see that? I forget who shared that. And then they had a video of him chasing around girls, but they had it blacked out. But one of the videos they didn't black out. They were dressed up like maids. Yeah, you said you saw the guy chasing a girl around. That was Epstein chasing him around the kitchen. And the girls looked like they were from another country. You said Jeffrey Epstein had dinner with Ukraine's President Zelensky right after he got elected. Remember, Zelensky used to be an actor, right? So these guys, and this was at the island. This was at Epstein Island. So these guys that was going there, they all crooks. They all should be locked up. All of them. They all should be locked up, yo. Chris Tucker too, because he went to the island. They all should be locked up, yo. Every last one of them. In my opinion, guilty by association, man. I don't even think I want to. Let me see. I know it's on. I'll give you all the link if I find it. I know it's on Twitter, but I don't want to show it. Let's see, Epstein. He trending too. Let me go to media. This is some dude. Bro, Prince Andrew, but dog, and dude, they said Prince Charles implicated. Lord have mercy. Lord, Lord. Now my question is, hold on, what is this? I can't show everything. Uh, this I don't even know if I can. I don't know if I can show this, bro. I'm just gonna give you the link. Yeah, I'm gonna give you the link. Yo, y'all go check this out real quick. Go look at that, yo. What is Andrew doing, yo? What is he doing? He said, "Do you know if Bill Clinton went?" Yeah, he went to the island. Yeah, of course. He got pictures there at the island. Even what's his name? You said even George W. Bush even mentioned even Eminem. You know what could have happened as well? Hey man, I want you to come to this party. Come to the island. You made it in life. And once you get to the island, you see all this debauchery. But guess what? Now you can't say nothing because you were there. You can't say nothing now, even if you didn't do anything. Now you can't say nothing. It's our little secret now. And you gotta witness it. Okay? And that you might have to take part, or we'll delete you if you don't take part. Because now you here, you in the in crowd now. We have to have this over you you know, because you're a celebrity, we have to have this over you. Yo, that's some ill stuff, bro. You know what I'd have been like? Well, go ahead and delete me then, because I'm gonna come back and haunt your ass. I'm not going to the other side just yet. I'm gonna haunt your ass. You coming with me? Did y'all see it? Y'all see the link I sent? What is Andrew doing, yo? What is he doing? And let me send you this link, bro. This right here, this is sick. I can't even, like I said, I'm not showing this. I'll give you the link. Go look at that, yo. She had to be probably like 10 years old, bro. That's like a 10-year-old, fam. That's like a 10-year-old. I'm telling you, guilty by association. If you know this dude and you hung with him, you guilty, man. I don't care. This is beyond sick, yo. But that's how these people get down. That's how they get down, yo. They said Elon Musk might have been down with it. Bill Gates. Hold on, what does this say? One person said he don't want no N words. No N word. He don't want no N word women. I just he want to keep it clean. He don't want no N words. He ain't want no N words, man. This they sick, yo. I don't care. I don't care. They sick. They sick, yo. Guilty by association, man. If Eminem was down, he's sick too. He can get it too. They got documents here. What is this about? Now, some people are telling me, well, Max, just because some people are there, they may not have been with them. You know, they may not have done anything. I don't care. I don't care, yo. Wait, what is this here? It says breaking. Some people are linking Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo mentioned the Epstein related email to Cristiano Ronaldo, but this is incorrect. Let's see. I don't care about these celebrities. They'll sell you out for fame. It says, damn, Harvey Levin. It says, tried to call you Harvey Levin, who runs TMZ, is a good friend. They haven't reported on this at all, but I might be able to get him to do something on the Duchess and her backpedaling. And he was cool with Harvey Levin. All of them, man. That's why I say, if you got any kind of clout in the industry, you had to have been down with somebody. These people are animals. They are. They animals. People are animals, man. Straight animals. Look at this. Look at this dude. Step and Fetch It. Man, look at this. Look at this link. Go look at Step and Fetch It, man. Go look at him. Sitting up there cheesing and stuff. That's why I don't feel sorry for him. He's sitting up there cheesing and down with him. Go look. Look at that link. He's sitting up there cheesing because he in the in crowd. They let him in. Chris Tucker sitting up there cheesing. Jelaine Maxwell there. It's some stuff, man. There was children on them islands, man, dressed up as maids. Crazy. Crazy, man. Wait, what is this? Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully they find some of these people that were kids at the time. Hopefully they find them. They could be somewhere. They could be unalived or something. Somebody walked it. That's academics. They could have messed around and been unalive, man. Actually, let's look at this. Bill. It says Bill Gates allegedly caught STDs from Russian girls he slept with. Bill Gates slept with Russian girl, got a sexually transmitted disease allegedly, and asked for antibiotics to be slipped in his then wife Melinda. That's illmatic. Now here we are. We did simulate this. That's crazy right there. Messed around and they say he caught something. Look at Elon. He said, "Understood. I will see you in St. Bart's. The ratio on my island might make Talia uncomfortable. Do you have any parties planned? I've been working to the edge of sanity this year, and so once my kids head home after Christmas, I really want to hit the party scene in St. Bart's or elsewhere to let loose. You hear that? To let loose. The invitation is much appreciated. Look at this. The invitation is much appreciated, but a peaceful island experience is the opposite of what I'm looking for." He said, "You are welcome to stay or just come for a day. Plenty of room. I will send Helly to get you." Y'all gotta see this shit. This is crazy. See, this was their little secret. This was their little thing. You know what I'm saying? They had with each other. Look at this. To Elon Musk from Jeffrey Epstein. He said, "Understood. I will see you in St. Bart's." He said, "Understood. I will see you in St. Bart's. The ratio on my island might make Talia uncomfortable." What ratio he talking about? What ratio? What is he talking about? Girls to men? This is sick, yo. And look at what Elon said. Allegedly, do you have any parties planned? I've been working to the edge of sanity this year. And so once my kids head home after Christmas, I want to hit the party scene hard in St. Bart's or elsewhere and let loose. You hear this? And let loose. The invitation is much appreciated, but a peaceful island experience is the opposite of what I'm looking for. But after he said that, then Epstein replied to him and said, "Understood. I will see you on St. Bart's. The ratio on my island might make Talia uncomfortable." What ratio he talking about, man? What ratio he talking about, man? Ratio with what? Yeah, Bill, man. They both they yo. I can't yo. That's it, yo. That I don't care what nobody say. Guilty by association, yo. Straight up. What you doing on that island, man? The ratio might be make Talia uncomfortable. What ratio he talking about? Southern Breeze? Yo, Elon, yo, they all involved, yo. I guess Elon, he probably thinking like, well, I'm not involved that much. That's why they hurry up and came out with AI. So they could sit up here and blame AI. They said, yo, this is AI, yo. No, it wasn't. The videos I saw wasn't AI. I could tell AI. There wasn't AI. Him chasing the girl around the oh my God, guys, they got pictures. Lord, Lord, oh Lord. Now this got to be, bro, these pictures can't be real. They must have fixed, they must have, bro, they got pictures all in these. I gotta find them. This can't be real. Hold on, let me see this. Oh my God, these pictures can't be real, dog. Of two, they this can't be real. I'm sorry, yo. I don't believe that one. That has to be. Hold on, now I gotta go to Instagram and show you. That I can't. I don't believe those pictures. I don't halfway. I don't know about that. About Bill Clinton and Trump in the bed together. I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't. I just can't believe. I can't get with that one. I can't. But in their little society, you gotta do different things. You know what I'm saying, in their society to be down with the get down. Hold up. I don't believe this, bro. Like, look at this, yo. Look, I don't believe that. But it you could tell it's an old school Polaroid. And when you get down with the get down, as far as their society, you be doing certain stuff. This picture is real. That picture is real. That picture is real. I don't know about this one, but it looks like it could be. He's doing his feet. But she don't look underage though, this one. Look at this. Trump with a woman, Epstein with a woman. These might be real. They might be. I don't know about that one. This one, I don't know about. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't know. But see how the flash is? You see how the flash is? Somebody took a picture of the picture sitting on the table. That might be real, yo. That's how these 33rds and all them act, yo. You gotta get married. You gotta get married, yo. You said forget about the snowstorm. See that snowstorm, I like to say that. You know how people say, yo, the snowstorm, that's a distraction, yo. You said, why is the mainstream talking about ICE? It's a distraction. Forget about ICE. Oh, why they get married? When you're a Shriner, when you cross over the desert to become a Shriner, you have to sometime they parade you around in drag. They used to do it downtown Newark back in the day. You see the guys down on Broad and Market and stuff. They prance them around and they be wearing drag. Those are Shriners crossing over. And sometime you got to get married you got to get married to each other. They'll pick a bride. Like you have to dress up in a bridal gown and everything and get married on the city hall steps. It's just a ritual. It's a ritual. But them rituals are real. That's not conspiracy. They really be doing that. They really be doing that, yo. And I know firsthand. Trust me, I know firsthand because they sit up there and tried to joke with me about it. Like, yeah, you and what's the name gonna get married? No, I'm not. I ain't get married to nobody. That's what I told them. I'm not getting. They said, well, you want to be a Shriner, right? Nope. I don't want to be no Shriner. I'm good, yo. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting married to nobody, and I'm not prancing around Broad and Market downtown Newark in my girlfriend's clothes. Because that's what you had to do, get your girlfriend clothes. Okay? Get your girlfriend clothes. And then they prance you around the streets in broad daylight. Yeah, you gotta get married. It's like a ritual marriage. You have the party and everything, and you sit there and get married. You be them and you a bride. And then they keep Polaroids. Like for the stuff that you have to do behind closed doors, they have Polaroids. And then afterwards, you a Shriner, you cross over. And the thing is, once you cross over, you have a lot of pull. You have a lot of pull, yo. You don't get no more. Ain't no such thing as getting another ticket. Ain't no such thing. You ain't getting no more tickets ever in your life. And if you do get a ticket, all you gotta do is make a few calls, and that ticket will go away. Yep, the tickets go away straight up. Tickets go away, but the thing is, you have some bad apples in that group, though. You do. You have some bad apples in the group, and they pick you. Like if you got money, you move up quicker. It ain't about who you know; it's about how much money you got. If you got money, you a business owner or something like that, or if it's some way you can benefit them financially, you move up quickly. And you don't have to do all those rituals like that. You do still have to do rituals. You still have to. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember when, because I had joined out of curiosity. Because I kept hearing when I was little, because my family was in it. Yeah, we got secrets we can't tell you. I'm thinking they got secrets to the world and shit. Like, that's what I'm thinking. Like, what the fuck is the secret? I thought they got secrets to this universe, like how the universe works. Man, they ain't got the average Mason, they don't know shit, yo. The average ones don't. They don't. They don't know anything. All you doing is sitting up in a meeting and old men complaining about their wives. That's all you hearing. But are there kept secrets and stuff like that? Yes, there are. Yes. Well, Dr. York was a Mason back in the day. He was. He was actually he was a Shriner, actually. He was, and he was sent out to he was sent out on a mission. See, I don't want to talk about all that because nobody believes me. But Dr. York was sent out to brainwash people. He was hooked up with. He probably knew Epstein in them. He probably did. He just not in the files, but I'm pretty sure he knew somebody that knew somebody that knew him because he was sent out to brainwash people. He wasn't no fucking deity. They every now and then throughout history they send people in the community to keep them asleep and brainwash them. They use like most of the pastors and stuff. They're some evil people. They are controlled. If you're in a church, right? Next time you're in a church, you're gonna see it, and you ain't gonna be able to unsee it. Now that I told you, if you're in a church and they have the state flag and the American flag in that church, that means they're being controlled. It's a 501c3. They're being controlled, and they have meetings, they have conclave meetings every year where they have an agenda to preach to you. And they often tell you have to be Democrat. They teach their folks you need to vote Democrat. The jokes was on us for a long period of time. And let me tell you this, why would they make a concerted effort to try to keep us brainwashed and all of that stuff right there? Because if we realize how powerful you are, we'll take them over in like 5 minutes. They can't. Let me tell y'all something. They cannot beat the U.S. populace. You know why? Because we're already militarized. Everybody got weapons. I don't give a damn how much military they got. The military ain't gonna attack their own family. That's not happening, and they know this. So they have to do things to control you and keep you at bay. You know what I'm saying? They have to do that and keep you at bay. And the preachers, they the main ones. And I'm gonna tell you something. Everything flips around after a while. The younger generation, they're not really joining churches like that no more. These churches, I can go by now and show you all the churches that has been condemned and closed down. I could show you. And when I was a kid, these churches were thriving. But now that I drive around, a lot of these churches are been abandoned. You still have a few churches left, but the membership is not like it used to be back in the 80s, 90s with young people joining. It's not happening no more. So the young people are actually they learn from the older people mistakes, and they're not making that mistake. They're not letting these people control their minds. But these people are all connected. You have okay, so you have they use politicians, they use local politicians, whether the governor, mayor, and they also use a big part of it is they use the clergy. The clergy is a really big part of it, and a lot of the clergy people are into the Shriners and stuff like that. They wear purple for a reason. You ever seen your bishop wear purple? On he wears purple on special occasions. And also, you ever been in a black church and on their anniversary, you'll see a white bishop in there just sitting there? You ever seen it? Now that I showed you, now you'll see it. Sometime it goes, you're like, damn, what is he doing here? Maybe he's just a visitor. No, he's not. He's not there to visit. He's not there to visit. He's there to give a data boy. He's seeing how everybody don't bought into it. And I learned this stuff when I had joined. I learned it, and I can't unlearn it. I'm not active anymore because I wanted to know what was going on, and they told me. All you gotta do is ask them; they'll tell you. And guess what? You know what they told me? Ain't nobody gonna believe you anyway. Ain't nobody gonna believe. That's how. So I told them if I go out and start telling people, y'all, I'm gonna get murked off. They said no. They said nobody's gonna believe you anyway. So that's how the secret stays secret because it's in plain sight. That's what they told me. And I was like, I'm not active in this shit no more. I'm not doing it. But I'm telling you, that's what it is. That's why I keep saying who sent people. Umar Johnson, who sent them? Somebody sent him. And I know for a fact somebody sent them. And if I wanted to make a few calls and do some digging, I bet you I could find out. But I'm not doing all that. It ain't none of my business. He said they won't believe because of the mass hip. Right. So that's what they said. They said that's what keeps you safe. But they said if the masses start believing you, yeah, then something will happen to you. You'll be knocked off real quick. But yeah, most people won't believe anyway. And then um it's so much to it. It's hard to explain. There's so much to it. There's so many layers to it. So who controls them? Well, back in the day, I'm talking about the 501c3 people, the churches. Well, what happened was it had something to do with Dr. King and it had something to do with Lyndon Johnson. Dr. King was sent at first, but then he had an awakening, and that's when they murked him. But at first, he was working for them. I mean, everybody knows this. He was working for him at first, but then he started to have a more radical approach when he had an awakening. He was like, nah, man, I'm not doing this no more. Remember, he was a young man at the time, so he could change his views at any time, which he did. He started becoming more radical, saying we're going to start boycotting this, boycotting that, boycotting brands, and they killed him right away. Um, in fact, he didn't even want to be a reverend; he wanted to be a lawyer. And you know, his mother, they assassinated his mother. Did y'all know that? They killed her right in church after he passed. His mother got killed right in church, practicing on the organ. Guy came up in there and murked her. This thing goes deep, man. So you had the Southern Leadership Conference, and you know there was a struggle within that conference. You know, Jesse, he wanted to be on the come up, right? So after King died, he just knew he was going to be the new leader of black people, right? They were going to exalt him, but they kind of exalted him a little bit, but not really. But not really. In fact, if you see the famous photo of them pointing up after King is laying there, he wasn't dead. He was still alive. He was still breathing, but he was bleeding profusely because it hit an artery. But he was it didn't completely destroy the artery. Um, but what happened was they were pointing up in the wrong direction. So after they took King in the ambulance, right? Jesse wasn't there. He was off to the side. He came up to the pool of blood and put his hand in the pool of blood and then smeared it on his clothes to act like he was there with King when he was dying. You know what I'm saying? See, here's the thing why you say you don't trust Jesse and Farrakhan, because how come they didn't get assassinated? That's probably what you're saying. And you're absolutely correct. How come they didn't get assassinated? Because they may have been working for them folks. That's why. There's even masonry in what they're doing, believe it or not. This thing is so deep on how they controlled us. And I found it out. I said, ain't nobody ever gonna believe me on this shit. They said, you right. Nobody ever is gonna believe you. They never gonna believe you, man. But here's the thing though. We're in a society now where nobody can't be brainwashed no more. We finally made it right now, as of right now, in 2026. Ain't nobody going for the bullshit no more. So now they gotta figure something else out. Right, Southern Breeze. See, now nobody, and you know the crazy thing is, nobody, all you gotta do is go research it. Nobody is distracted anymore. Nobody. You see, we might say the snow is a distraction. No, it's not. Ice ain't no distraction either. We just choose to listen to what we want to listen to. We're not distracted. Everybody knows everything now. Even if you didn't know it, you knew it. It's kind of deep when I said it. Even if you didn't know it, the spirit, you already knew it because your subconscious already took in this information already. So you already knew it anyway. So I'm not saying anything that nobody don't already know. That's the crazy part. Yeah, you said the conspiracy theorists have been vindicated. Yeah, because we've act like we crazy this whole time. But the thing is, you said I know some people who are distracted, and it's well, they could be distracting you on reason. Did you know they spend billions of dollars distracting people? We don't know if them folks working for somebody. Remember that. We don't know what organization. You don't know people like that. I remember when Mandami and all that, the election was going on. See, I lived in Virginia for a long time, but I'm from up here. Everybody is all Mandami, Mandami. Everybody voting for him. Okay. Well, I want to know who sent them. That was my question. Now we know who sent them. Now we know. But I want to know who sent him. Everybody, they get brainwashed. Some people do get brainwashed. They do. Just like everybody wants you to be fixated on Trump. Listen, listen, listen. We already know his hands ain't clean. We already know this. What about everybody else though? Okay? See, he don't stay in the closet with his shit. He's out and about. He's not in the closet with it. Okay? He what happened was he just got caught out there. And I bet you that shit is irking his nerves. I bet you it is. But he can't say nothing. He can't say nothing. I bet you that was the first time in his life where he actually got caught out there and nothing he could do about it. That's why him and Epstein had a falling out, I believe. Because he knew he had some stuff on him and he couldn't do nothing about it. So that was it. But then he was hanging with everybody else. Who's who in Hollywood and who's who in the political arena and who's who in the financial arena. Okay, so who sent this man? Who made him the it man? Somebody did. I think he was a spy. For sure. I think he was a spy. Some people think he was a spy for the Moose. You know what I'm talking about. I ain't gonna say their name, but y'all know who I'm talking about. You can type it. The Moose. You know what I'm talking about. Did you know there's a Wikipedia page on how many people they assassinated? There's a Wikipedia page to show you a list of people that they assassinated over the years. Did you know they have a threat matrix? Did you know that they have meetings on should we assassinate this person or let him live? You know they have meetings on that. Like if it's somebody around the world that's garnering attention, that's causing a disturbance, they have to make a decision whether they're gonna murk them or not. And they just go send some mercenaries to go murk them, and that's it. They come back on the plane and get paid, and that's it. Go enjoy their family. Right. And then they use the drug dealers as too. Did you know a lot of these drug dealers that you call like, in New York area, a lot of drug dealers that were like very famous, that they call street legends, they weren't American. Did you know that? So my question is, they might have been placed there. They weren't American. They weren't born here. You said they got Grandmaster Jay off the YouTube fast, right? Because they showed that video of him at the Trump rally, dressed as a Secret Service agent. They got him out. They extracted him fast. That was an extraction. They got him out of the way. And guess who else is not really making no attention no more? That fake Black Panther dude. Because we already said, yo, that's an agent, yo. Straight up. He looks like it. And now you don't really hear about him no more, do you? Because they wanted us to bite on that. See what they noticing is we're not really fighting that ICE situation. We don't care. So they're trying to bring somebody in to lure us into the fight. And that's not happening. That's not happening. Because look, they got a lot of federal prisons that they need to be filled up, right? We ain't going for it. Did you know murder is down by like 25%? We're not even killing like we used to. I know he had an interview with Queen's Flip. That's why I'll be looking at Queen's Flip and be like, who sent them? I'm gonna tell you why. He was going out. He was talking to he had a video with this Chinese dude talking about Chinatown. Listen, everybody knew Chinatown back in the day was off the hook. Everybody knows this. He should know that he from New York, right? He called himself Queen's Flip. He should know this. He was saying, yeah, what about this and what about that? And I remember he had went to Maryland. Yeah, what's going on here? Where the shooters at? This and that. I feel like somebody sent them. I feel like somebody sent no normal person. is going to go to that dangerous area in Maryland talking about what's up with the shooters. Nobody's doing that. No normal person, not even for views. Nobody's doing that. Let me tell you what they're doing. So they want to know where all the shooters and stuff is, right? So they send vloggers out that do reconnaissance missions. It's a reconnaissance mission. No normal person is going to go to the hood and say, "Tell me about your hood." Nobody gives a fuck. I don't care about somebody's hood, even to do content on it. Even to do content on it. You know what I'm saying? But they use certain people. They usually use us, so it'll look like, um that we just here bringing you attention. You can benefit off the clout, but you're not benefiting off the clout. He didn't put none of their handles in his videos whatsoever. None. Yeah, jails are free labor, and guess what? There's not that many in jails. It's not the recidivism rate. The recidivism rate went down. People are not going back. Yeah. So okay. So you said that some people are saying in the chat, the Moose. You know what I'm talking about. I believe that's who sent Epstein. Or had some dealings with him. And because he had dirt on everybody, this is not normal. He had dirt on everybody. So, okay, yeah, come in and mess with the little people, but guess what? We recording you, and we're gonna hold that in our vault just to control you, just in case you get out of line. So these vloggers, when they go out that like that in the hood, be careful. I don't know what he went to Maryland for anyway. And one of the people, they had a mask on. He was like, "Well, why you got your mask on?" I could have told him. The reason why he got his mask on because he don't want you to know who he is, and he already is suspecting that somebody sent you. He lucky he didn't get murked out there. He lucky he didn't. That's the same thing. It was another vlogger found out that he had a whole SA case against a dude, and then he got caught up in DR and trying to mess with little people. They caught him out there. This vlogger. Yeah, I heard a lot of them got put in a mental hospital and they're still stuck there. And some of them have been deleted, some on drugs, lost their mind. I've heard that. Yeah, people were calling them crazy, and they weren't. They were telling their stories, but nobody wanted to act like they didn't believe them. But now that shit hit the fan, I hope some of them, I hope they find some of them. I hope they do. Yeah, they are spies. See, now you're awake now. Some of the passport bros are going over there that's encouraging people to go over there. They are. They're trying to encourage us to leave the United States for a reason. Just like Ricky Smiley just said, I think some of us need to get our passport and be dual citizenship to get out of the country. They want you out of the country because they don't want you here. He was sent to. A lot of these passport bros, you right. They go to Cuba and they go to certain places and they filming and they doing it's a reconnaissance mission. So when Trump and them is ready to take over Cuba and take over all these other places, they already have the layout of the land by way of these video cameras. Yeah, they working because ain't no regular person's gonna go into a dangerous area just for some damn sex. Ain't nobody doing that. Not no normal person. Yeah, Ricky Smiley can go. I'm American. I don't have no equity in no other country but here. But see, they're trying to put that in your mind so you can go out there and then all of a sudden, look, the joke's on you. Now you can't come back. Now you in Africa. Now keep your ass over there. Now you ain't coming back. That's not happening. All these celebrities are pawns. They're all pawns, yo. We don't believe celebrities. But you can go to another country if you want to. It's not wrong with going to chill. Yeah, Floyd has disappeared. Floyd could have been sent. He also could have been sent to find out who the leader of the ring is. He could have been sent. We don't know that, but Floyd is missing. Floyd could have been sent to find out who the leader of this child ring is. He could have been sent because nobody knows how he really makes money. He just how are you traveling to all these countries and you ain't got no money? He got money from somewhere. There was another vlogger, right? He was going to different countries, right? He went to Singapore. He was only going to be in Singapore for 24 hours and go somewhere else. And I said in his comment section, they're watching you. And guess what happened? Singapore, they held him. They said, "Why are you here only for 24 hours? Did somebody send you? Are you here collecting data?" They said this to him. And then he went to another country. I believe it was Ukraine. No, not Ukraine. It was where did what's his name get caught up at? The brothers. You know, their father played chess. They're like they're British and they got US citizenship. Romania. He got caught up in Romania. They actually held him as well. They was like, "Yo, what are you doing here for only 2 days? And you ain't got no luggage. Like, what are you trying to gather information?" And guess what happened? After those two countries started questioning him, he never traveled again. He just in California, just whatever. But he don't travel to like 30 countries. And we don't know how he got the money to travel. That's because the government may have sent him to gather a recon by way of his video. And there was another guy, he's a vlogger, he's a travel vlogger. He got dreads. He went to Cuba and he's just going around with his camera like everything is cool. He said, "Hey guys, this is the people are really friendly." He said, "I just want to say you guys are really friendly over here, right?" Being really jolly. And you know what he said? "Hey, do you guys, by the way, do you know where Asada is? By any chance?" All their smiles turned to frowns. They said, "Never ask us about that. And we're not going to tell you. Never ask us about that." And guess what? He left that island 3 days later. He probably was sent there to find her. So if I know that, don't you think the other governments are aware of that? If I can think it, they can think it. They're like, what is up with these guys? So that guy that had got detained, he no longer travel anymore. He no longer travel because I think they found him out. And there was a white vlogger. He got detained. His name was what was his name? It's a white vlogger from England. He got detained in Russia because he was going to remote parts of Russia with his video camera, and they told him not to do that. I forget it's Bald and Bankrupt. His name is Bald and Bankrupt. That's the name. And he was going to remote parts of Russia and stuff like that with his video camera. And I believe the reason why, look, he's taking video of all the land. So you don't think government agencies could use his footage to plan certain situations? So yeah. Yeah, Kurt Kaz also is another one. Kurt Kaz. He was he got ran out of Cuba. Because what he did was, did you know he got some girls locked up over there? So what happened was these girls came up to him was like, "Hey, do you need any company?" Because shit. The a doctor over there, they only make $25 a month. So shit over there is crucial, right? People hustling. So then there was some older guys because he wanted to buy some Cuban cigars. So they were hustling and he paid a lot of money. He said it on his camera. Did you know that old dude got arrested? And the young ladies that got arrested that was asking them, they got arrested and they facing 20 years. They ain't gonna get out for the next 20 years because of what he did. Yeah, he went all through Russia and Ukraine. And then the war happened. Do you remember when Bald and Bankrupt went to that remote area to show the Russian space plane? That was a remote area. It's being hidden there, and he went there and filmed it. That's when they captured him. Now, why do you think he went over there? I believe that's where they hiding the nuclear weapons too. I believe that's where they hiding them. And they told him not to go over there. And it was like, who sent you? They kept him for a while, but they let him go. You think he was sent too? I don't want to talk too much on that because he seemed to watch me. And then every time, like, I'll say something, then he'll have a problem with it. Every single time. Every single time, yo. And he's gotten at me too. He's gotten at me. He's gotten at me, yo. And I get them vibes from him too. That's why I don't want no problems. I get those vibes from him. I get those vibes from him because he always single me out every single time. I'm like, dude, I'm not the only person in the comment section, and he singles me out. And you know what he said? Who sent me? He tried to put that back on me. I said, bro, you know nobody sent me. Nobody sent me, yo. I said, I don't have clout like that. So why the hell are you getting back at me? But yeah, man, it is what it is. He don't went to Africa. He don't been all over here and there, and he might be. Now I do believe him when he said he is wrapped up into something. I do believe him. He be talking about conspiracy stuff too, and he said that something about the orbs, and they got orbs all over the planet, and it's. He said they have a missile defense system. No, not a missile defense system. A planetary defense system for asteroids. So asteroids won't hit us; it'll deflect and go somewhere else. And he said the aliens put that here. So he be saying some far out stuff. So I'm like, I ain't gonna be, I ain't trying to get into it with him. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. He popped up out of nowhere too. But you know what I'm saying? I don't got nothing against him, but yo, people always clip what I say and go send it to him for some reason. And then here he come. You know what I mean? So, but he do be talking about some oh yeah, you said he chasing Bigfoot and Merc. And he did say something about Bigfoot. He said it's a whole colony of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, like he seemed to know a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have nothing really. He seemed to know a lot. I don't know if there's a whole colony of Bigfoots. Like, I don't know. You said you got a coworker fixated on Anunnaki. You said good thing. Yeah, good thing the aliens are actually good thing they friendly. You know what I'm saying? They not here to beef with us. You know what I'm saying? Because they saying that 3-Eye Atlas sent a probe to Mars. That's what they saying now. He seemed to know about it. So I honestly think he know a lot. So I'm like, I don't know, yo. I be watching him. I'm like, maybe somebody sent them too. You know what I'm saying? But if they did, he is giving us information. So I give him that. And the way he talks about it, he's very serious. He's very sure of it. You said as the truth is coming, they have to fill the internet with fluff, right? With stuff. But he seemed to know a lot. Even he be talking about the whole Epstein files. He seemed to think that Epstein was a spy. I don't know. He's not ex-military. He used to play in the NFL. He played college football. Then he played with the Bears for a little bit. But is he like with these folks? I don't know. I know they can't stop them aliens. I know that. I know they can't be stopped, and they're here. They, you know, those orbs and stuff. Yo, do you ever look up at the night sky when it's clear and you see these little dots moving? Those are orbs. and one fell one time, and some idiot went and got it. It's a metal orb. It's metal, right? And the dude tried to drill into it. He couldn't even drill into it. That's how hard it was. So I don't know what kind of metal it was. And then he started getting sick because it had too much radiation. It had too much radiation in his house, so he had to go. He actually called the cops to have them come get it. They wouldn't come get it. They said that's your fault. You should have just let it. You should have just let it sit in the woods. What the hell are you gonna go get it for? So they will not come get it. So then he called the FBI. They wouldn't come get it. So they told him to, hey, what do you want us to do? Man, he all sick and everything. So I think he put it back in the woods where he found it at. But it had hieroglyphs all over it. It had hieroglyphs all over it. And the thing appeared to be reacting to him. So he just put it back where he found it. But it was an orb. And somebody shot it down. That's what happened. But then again, I don't think nobody shot it down. I think that it fell down just for him to get it. But then when he put it back in the woods, he went back, it was not there anymore. So it was never disabled anyway. So we see orbs so much now, it's not even a big deal. Because first of all, they're not bothering us. So what's the hell? I mean, I see them all the time. So I mean, it's not bothering us, so be it. But he said that it's a planetary defense system. So if an asteroid come, it'll deflect it. And then he said there's a colony on the moon, and the moon is actually was placed there. The moon wasn't always there; it was brought there. So it's a lot of stuff that's coming out, and there's a colony on the moon right now that's working with us on the other side of the moon, and they're calling the moon a satellite. But I don't know if I believe. Like I said, that's what he be saying. He be saying a lot of stuff. But now I thought the orbs were just stars all this damn time. No, some of them are closer than you think. All right, so it's a lot going on here. But they like I believe that picture is real, like with Clinton and Trump, but they making it because it looked like somebody took a picture of a picture. And I know he used to be a really big donor of them in their political party. He used to be a Democrat. It's almost like it's the brotherhood, man. I don't know. I don't know what to believe. You said you're waiting on Nubaru to come back around. Oh, okay. So check this out. So it was I was in Richmond. It was at night one time. I'm driving around. You remember those like weird what do you call them? I believe this is a orb. No, it wasn't. It wasn't an orb. It was a drone. But it was one of them drones that just like disappears. So it's hovering over me and it was following me. So I'm like speeding and it's like coming with me. And then I make a U turn because it was going in front of me, way in front of me. So I made a U turn. Now it's over me again. I said, this shit is following me. It's following me. And then I beat my horn and then it flashed at me. I said, oh shit. But it was friendly though. It didn't do nothing to me. And guess what? My infotainment system in my car went out. It messed my infotainment system up for a while. And a lot of people around there at the time were complaining about that their infotainment system was messed up. And there was nothing the dealership could do about it. That went on for about a month. And then I was like, you know what? All right, it was friendly. It didn't do nothing to me. But did you know it lowered itself? It was like it was taking pictures of me. And then I was like, I beat my horn and it just flashed at me. Like, just let you know, we see you. We ain't gonna do nothing to you. And then I went I guess it felt that I was getting scared, and then it left me alone. It just went off. It disappeared. And I don't care how much you try to zoom in on the orb with your phone, it's always blurry. It won't let you. Craziness, bro. I don't know. It's so much coming out, man. It's just kind of like we're numb to it now. Like whatever. I'm numb to it now. I'm like whatever. As long as they not bothering us, like what are we gonna do? And they're not bothering us. Obviously, if they want to do us harm, it would have happened already. So these aliens or whatever, they don't want to do us harm. In fact, they might be because them orbs had hieroglyphs on them, so they might not want to do us harm. They probably saving us from ourselves, actually. Like, let me come down here and intervene with these folks, man, before they sit up here and blow each other up. So let me see what else we have here. Let me see if I can find some more pictures in these data sets. Look, am I 18 years or older? Yes. Actually, you know what? Let's see. These are PDFs. I mean, there's another spot where they got the pictures at, I think. It's just everything is far out there, man. But yeah, I believe this guy was some type of spy, though. Um, all this alleged, you know what I mean? I have to say that. But they made sure to take T's name out of everything this time. They made sure to do that. What else did Jelaine? Oh, Maxwell, she's all over the place. That was his right hand. Trump didn't give her a pardon yet. He letting her sit there. So I don't know what's gonna happen with her. She's still asking for a pardon. All this stuff is blacked out. Yeah, that's the guy's name, Wexner. Hold on, let me see. Wexner agreed to sell the New York residence to Epstein for 20 million. We believe the change of ownership occurred through a transfer of control of the 9 East 71st Street Corporation LLC, purchased the New York residence in 1989. He purchased back in 89. I believe it was given to him. But old Goldman Sachs executive owns the spot now. Like I said, I had went by there. It was cold one night when I went by there. When I went by the door, it was hot. He had heated sidewalks, and it was heat coming out from like a hole near the bottom of the door area. You said Trump allowed 17 people from the El Chapo family into this country. El Chapo. Yeah, there's a lot going on, man. There's a lot of family members of old presidents that live here. Chavez is one of them. They changed their name too. They're living under a different name. They're not living under the name Chavez. Chavez, Hugo Chavez kids, they all got different names living in the United States. What is this? Said, dear, if you could climb into my skin, see yourself through my eyes, you would never again doubt your beauty, your worth, whatever you're not lovable. Who the hell he talking to? If y'all want to look at this document, hold on, let me give you the link. This is like handwritten. Hmm. Some like elementary stuff here. They got all the stuff blacked out. Look like some kid drew this. This is some weird shit. It's 81 documents. So let me let y'all see some of this. This is some bull. This is crazy. Look at this. It's like kids drew this, man. Like, what is this? I admire your determination, strong and willingness. You worked so hard for the past 2 to 3 months. I've known you. You did. What is this? You deserve recovery. You deserve recovery. Recovery from what? You deserve happiness. You deserve your life. I love you so much. I'm so excited for you to be back with your kids. Never think you're, he said, never think you're hot. A good mom. I love you, baby girl. Love you. Love, Irene. I'm not a very good artist, but just something to make you smile. But shit is this. Braids, toot toot, Princess Wand. Guys, what is this, yo? What are we looking at? Best friends forever. These people were straight weirdos, bro. They definitely was living on a different timeline than everybody else. You know the crazy part is Bill Cosby owned a property right across the street from his. Craziness. I'm surprised his name not in these documents. I wish you the best on your road to recovery. Damn, probably got on drugs or something. It's just every time I see something Hello Kitty, I will smile. Remember all of your Hello Kitty stickers. What the fuck? When she probably older now, but when he met her, she was in the Hello Kitty. Oh shit, bro, this is too much. He said, "I remember your Hello Kitty stickers. Please take care of yourself, not only for yourself, but for your boys too. They need their mother. Remember what I told you. You can make an amazing. What is this? You can make an amazing, healthy role model. Jesus." He said, "I won't give up on you. So never give up on yourself. You deserve recovery and happy. You deserve recovery and happy, healthy life. Let your smile shine because it's beautiful." And they go to Hello Kitty. Shit. This dude was a straight weirdo. Straight up. Look at this. I wish they didn't have all this blacked out. Let me see. Any pictures on this thing? What is this? Like letters, handwritten letters and stuff. People. He don't he wrote to people. He kept everything. We're friends forever. I gave y'all that link already to what I'm looking at, so y'all could go through this. They go to Hello Kitty again. And the crazy thing is, he probably writes her when she's older now. He met her; she was in the Hello Kitty. You're the sweetest person I've ever met. You're so cute, and I love your pinks. I don't even want to. I don't even know what he's talking about. I love your oh, hair accessory. I love your pink hair accessories. You're absolutely adorable. I'm so glad I met you, and that you like my Hello Kitty. Oh, this is probably somebody writing to him in giraffe picture. I know you weren't laughing at me. This is like a kid talking to him, yo. Look at the handwriting. I'm glad I met you and that you like my Hello Kitty. I gotta take a break for a minute. I'm glad I met you. You like my Hello Kitty. It's a kid talking to him, bro. Yeah, it's the people from the kids. Yeah, it's from kids. God, this is ridiculous. Yeah, so y'all have that link. These are all the letters that kids wrote to him. Some of these, but yeah, but some of these letters are from him, though. Some of these are from him. Yep. Some of these letters are him sending them people. That's the crazy part. Let me see if I can find something else. Let's see. It's just documents. I could be here all day going through this stuff. Anyway, man, it's yeah, he was writing the kids too. And kids writing back to him. He putting Hello Kitty up there, man. Imagine how young that person was at the time. Yeah, man, yeah, it's crazy. You said Xbox, aka Bill Gates. Yeah, yeah, it's sickening, man. But that's it for now. If I find something else, I'm gonna come back later. I'm gonna go through some more of this and gather some of the pictures. They got videos too. The videos are circulating online. Like, yeah, like all you gotta do is just put in see Epstein files. That stuff is like you'll be able to see some of this stuff. It's crazy. And that lady, remember that was in that Jay-Z video? When he was in this art exhibit. I forget the name of the song. She was dressed like she's known for like soul cooking or whatever the hell it is. She in the files too. Spirit cooking people. Craziness. If you type in Epstein files on Twitter, you're gonna see a lot of these crazy ass pictures. You said it'd be good to find out who was the most popular in Epstein Island. I wouldn't even say who's the most popular because it's just like who's who was out there. They even had what's his name in a wheelchair out there, man. The guy came up with the string theory. His name what's his name? They had him out there just sitting there, crazy. Like what was he gonna do? He just sitting there, crazy. No telling what they did with him. And then they had parties. Remember, they had parties in New York too. They had the parties in the city, in Epstein Island. They doing all kind of craziness, man. Prince Andrew all in the mix. He's all in it. It's crazy. Yeah, no telling what's going on with Jay. Like I'm thinking the reason why, because they just somebody called the FBI tip line and talked about Jay, but I think they did that just to mess with him because something else is coming. They just letting them know that you ain't off the hook. The NFL unfollowed him, so it's a lot going on with him right now. Yeah, at Maria Abranovich or something like that. Spirit cooker lady. It's crazy. And that's who was in his video. Doom, 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 doom. That video. I just want a Picasso. I'm a Mahasa. And whatever the hell he was saying, I'm an asshole. Yeah, she was in that video. It was in an art exhibit and all that. And yeah, Jane for us, yo. What the hell with that? Jay with them people, man. That's just what it is. He is. You said maybe Nikki dropped a dime on Jay for revenge. Shit. Nikki just trying to get, she got her gold card. She chilling now. She ain't got to worry about nothing. Yeah, she chilling. But Jay had her all in the videos. He did. Like he made it. He's not regular no more. Like he's with them. And what's his name and his wife that wear the all black. You know the people. What's his name? They wear his sneakers. I mean his shoes. I forget his name. Him and his wife that wear the black. She wear all black and the black lipstick and shit. Yeah, Rihanna unfollowed him too. Yeah, Jay, man. Yeah, the NFL unfollowed him. Yeah, Rick Owens. That's what I'm talking about. Rick. You know how people be buying his shoes. Hey, look at me. I got Rick Owens on. Like, all right, cool. They only thing he doing is biting off you know, Converse. But anyway, you got your Rick Owens on. That's cool. His wife is mad older than he is. And she looked like she be doing rituals just to keep his ass. So he's stuck with her, yo. She be doing rituals. And he don't look like he happy with her. Rick, he don't look like he happy with her. He don't. He's stuck with her. And she looked like, damn, she like, I don't know what she looked like, Crypt Keeper. I don't know what she looked like. She scared the fuck out of me. But that's his they be cool with Jay too. Jay cool with them. Ain't no way in the hell I'd be cool with them. They look crazy. Yeah, I saw his latest photo shoot. I saw it. It's because of her. He wasn't always like that. When he got with her, he got crazy. All the way crazy. He when he got with her, it was a wrap, yo. He went all the way nuts. I think she's doing rituals to keep him. You know, something. He in a sunken Rick in a sunken place because he used to be a skateboarder and all that. He used to be in the skateboard scene back. He was like around my age. Well, actually, no, he older than me. But he used to be in the skateboard and BMX scene back in the '80s, man. Because I remember him. Now look at him. Now look at him, yo. Now look at him. He's in a sunken place, man. Rick in a sunken place. Yep, he used to be in the scene back in the 80s skateboard scene, um, BMX, all that stuff. Now look at him. Like night and day. As soon as he got with her, that was it. That she don't got his ass. She got him. You see how she be talking? She smoked 5 cigarettes every 3 minutes. Lord have mercy. Me and Rick were just talking the other day, me and Rick. Yeah, sitting up there, got him in a sunken. Rick, wave if you need help, Rick. God dang. Like, wave if you need Rick, wave if you need help, man. Wave if you need help. Okay? Damn. Wave if you need help, Rick, because I don't know how to help you. I don't know how to help. I'll say a prayer. That's about it. I don't want her to put nothing on me because I have to pray it out. She mad older than him too. Way older than he is. Got him kissing men and all that. Lord have mercy, Rick. She got you doing everything. Rick ain't used to always be like that. Damn, Rick. She got him. She got him. Yeah, he the guy with the long black hair that be hanging with her. Now he act like he don't know nobody. That's how people be feeling about him. Now he don't, because he used to be in the skateboard scene back in the day. Now all of a sudden he is Rick Owens. all that money he got, he stuck with her ass. Cause she put rituals on him. She put a root on him. That's how we used to say it. She put a root on him. She got a root on that man. He got they got human skeletons and all that shit. You ever see his interviews? Weird, yo. You said they too old. She's still putting roots on them, man. She got roots on them. Yeah, man. She do something. She got the black nails, everything. Like I can't watch their interviews. The way she be talking, I can't watch it. But she be chilling with Jay and them. So he got with her, and that's how he look now. That's how it is. Rick Owens, man. Yeah, them photo shoots he had is crazy. It's craziness what they doing. But anyway, guys, let me get up out of here. I'll talk to y'all a little later. If I find something else out, I'll come back.